Game Kings, the definition of game, documentary, coming soon. Yo, what's going on? It's your boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the dating game, man. It's like I just woke up. It's like 9:15. This is early for me. You feel what I'm saying? This is fucking early. You know what I mean? So I just woke up out of my sleep, and I was checking my phone, and I'm looking at the comments, you know, on my videos, and you know, I look at every comment you guys send. So I like when you guys write comments, because I look at every single one. Okay, so and you know, I just love when you guys write comments, because you know, it gives good feedback, you know, some good ideas, you know, some good perspectives, right? And then there are sometimes when I see a comment and it's like, it's so amusing. Like literally this comment that I'm about to read and I'm about to discuss, I freaking laughed out loud like crazy. Like I was like, I mean, it was ridiculous. You understand? You know that laugh where you need to catch your breath and your stomach started hurting? And I was like, I gotta do a video about this shit. I gotta do a fucking video. Like, I wanted to go back to sleep, but I was like, I can't go back to sleep. I gotta do a fucking video about this shit. This shit is hilarious. Every time when I see dudes, you know, talk about this type of stuff, it's just so funny to me. But anyway, so this is a commenter by the name of Silver Gold T. And he did a comment under my video where I was talking about how beta males have to use money and success to, you know, to get women. And I already knew that some people were gonna like not like this, because every time when you point out things like this, you know, it makes people look at their situation and they're like, damn, you know, am I doing this? Like, is this what's really happening? It sheds a light on it, right? And now some people, it's good because they're like, okay, cool. Like, I see what I'm doing. You understand? And either they want to continue doing what they're doing and they cool with it, or they're just like, I ain't really cool with all that shit. You know what I'm saying? But still, it's, you know, what's actually happening. So it's like a light bulb goes off in their head like, oh shit, I'm really out here doing this type of shit, right? So now I'm going to read this comment and then I'm going to get into this and break this down. Okay, so this guy says, he says, Locario, you have a very scarcity mindset. Game only gets you women in the same sexual market value. However, if you have money and success, you can compensate your lack of sexual market value. Dudes who are 2, 3, or 4 in sexual market value can become 8, 9, or 10 by having money and success. Game does not improve your sexual market value. Game only gets you the women who are already attracted to you. Whether a woman wants you for your resources is irrelevant, because you use her for sex and pleasure. You don't need to marry her or be exclusive to her if you don't want to. Get your ego aside. In the end, results are the only thing that matters. I'm sure you don't fuck the woman Dan Bilzerian and Floyd Mayweather fuck. Average men fuck average women. Successful men fuck the hottest women. What group do you want to be in? Change your mindset, man. Oh my God. My God. There's a lot to unpack. You know, my voice is even still kind of, you know, hoarse or whatever from waking up. But man, I gotta go in. This is a lot of shit. It's a lot of shit, because a lot of dudes think this way. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, so first he's talking about game only gets you women in your same sexual market value. So what is sexual market value for those who don't know, right? This is a term people came up with where they're talking about how, depending on how attractive you are, you know, and usually they're talking about looks, you know, some people may add sex appeal in there or whatever, but they're saying that it's basically what the, you know, how attractive you are to the opposite sex. So they'll say, okay, well, this girl right here, her sexual market value, she's like a 9 or a 10, right? and then this guy's sexual market value is a 9 or a 10, so therefore, they would match up well because they're in the same sexual market value. And so if you're a guy who, people would consider, let's say, a 5, even though looks is subjective or whatever, and all that's subjective, they'll say, well, you're a 5, so you can't get a girl who's a 10. You understand? So he's basically saying that if you have game, or he's saying game can only get you, a 5 if you're a 5. So if you're 5, don't worry about getting a 10, because you understand what I'm saying? You're a 5. Now, this is the funny part. If we're speaking, objectively, right? He's not necessarily off base, meaning if you're a 5 as a guy, right? You're probably not going to get a woman who's a 10. But what is a 5 and what is a 10? Because if we're looking at it overall, a 5 isn't just based off of your looks. You see what I'm saying? A 5 is a guy who's basically just an average dude. You understand? You may be a guy who's who dresses whack. You understand? Your mouthpiece is just not that great. You understand what I'm saying? That's the type of shit that makes you like a 5. You feel what I mean? So a lot of times when the guys think about this, they're just thinking strictly based off of, the look, and that's not really what it is. So if you're the type of guy who's confident, who's on point, who has shit going for him, who knows how to put himself together, all these different things that make you attractive, right? You can be that dude who is, an 8 or a 9 or whatever, versus a guy who looks good, but he's insecure. He don't know how to talk to women. He don't know how to fucking get a chick's pussy wet. He's not even, up there. He would be like a 5 or a 6. You understand what I'm saying? And this is the part that dudes don't understand. You see what I mean? So now he says, however, if you have money and success, you can compensate your lack of sexual market value. Oh my goodness. All right, let's go with this. Let's go with this sexual market value thing. He says, if you have money and success, you can compensate your lack of sexual market value. He said, dudes who are 2, 3s, or 4s in sexual market value can become a 8, 9, or 10 by having money or success. No, you cannot. What is wrong with you guys? If we're talking about your sexual market value, what does that have to do with your money or success? You understand what I'm saying? What does that have to do with your money or success? Your money or success doesn't make you sexy. You understand? Doesn't make you sexy. It makes you a guy with money and success. So what happens is that some women will fuck with you because of that. So they can take advantage of the resources. This is what I said in the last video. This is what y'all don't get. Y'all think that your money and your success makes you sexy to women. You're attractive to them, but they're attracted to your money. You understand what I'm saying? They're attracted to your money. They're not attracted to you. So if your money changes and you are, let's say you become unsuccessful and you don't have money, they won't fuck with you. Period. You understand what I'm saying? It's that simple. Without your money and your success, women are not going to fuck with you. Period. But that does not make your quote-unquote sexual market value raise. All that does is that'll get women to come around you and trade you sex for your money and resources. Is this hard to understand? Like, I really want to, look, if this is hard to understand for anyone, please let me know in the comment section, because I want you guys to get this clear into your head. I want you to get this clear. Your money and your success does not compensate for your lack of quote-unquote sexual market value. You understand what I'm saying? You're not sexy now because you have money. You understand? It doesn't work that way. The woman looks at you, she's like, this guy's whack. I'm not really trying to fuck with him like that. Then she finds out that you have a lot of money and a lot of success and all this other stuff. Then she looks at you and say, well, I could kind of use this nigga to pay some of my rent and all that other shit, And then she's like, damn, all right, this nigga want to fuck me. All right, fuck it. I guess I gotta fuck him just to keep this rent paid. You understand? That's what it is. Jesus. You said game does not improve your sexual market value. Game only gets you the women who are already attracted to you. So now, I actually agree with when he says game gets you the women who are already attracted to you, right? Because no amount of game is going to get a woman who doesn't like you to want to fuck you. But guess what? Your money and your status and your success also is not going to get a woman who does not like you to fuck with you. This is what you guys got to understand. Let me break this down for you. See, what a lot of dudes don't understand is they think that the money and the success, or just let's say even straight out tricking, you know, they think that they can buy any type of pussy. You understand what I'm saying? Meaning, well, if I have money, I can get any type of pussy I want because I got money. I could just give her the money. I could just buy the pussy, right? What you have to understand is this. When a woman is even fucking with you just because you got money, let's say she's using you for your money and your success, right? The chick still has to like you. You understand the meaning? What I'm saying is that she still has to like something about you to even fuck with you on that level. So what I mean is this. If you have a chick who doesn't like you at all, period, like you disgust her, your money don't mean shit. So you ever hear the phrase where somebody says, there's not enough money in the world that would make me do this or that? There's not enough money in the world that would make me do that or this or whatever? That's what happens. Meaning that a woman may see you and she knows you have money, she knows you have success, but she's thinking, there's not enough money in the fucking world that will make me touch this nigga. You understand what I'm saying? So it don't matter that you have money and success, she don't want to fuck with you. So the same thing you said about game applies with this, because again, your money and success for you attracting women is still game, it's still your strategy, right? So the women who are only going to fuck with you are the women who could stand to fuck with you with your money and success. There's going to be women who are going to not want to fuck with you no matter how much money or success you have because you disgust them. Do you understand what I'm saying? They don't like you at all. It don't matter how much fucking money or success you have. They don't like you because you disgust them. They can't stand you. They don't want to be within 10 feet of you. They don't like you at all. You understand that? So your money and success ain't going to do shit. So yes, game is going to work on women who already like you, but the same thing is your form of game, which is using your money and success. That's only going to work on women who can stand to tolerate you to the point where they will use you for your money and probably throw you some sex at some point. You understand what I'm saying? So let's move on. He said, whether a woman wants you for your resources is irrelevant because you use her for sex and pleasure. Oh my Jesus Christ. Whether a woman wants you for your resources is irrelevant because you use her for sex and pleasure. I've said this so many times. A lot of you dudes haven't had good sex. Or great sex, I should say. If this is your form of game, if this is your mentality, you haven't had great sex. You understand? You haven't had it. Because if a woman is only fucking you because of your money and success, she's not really doing it. She's not really doing you good. You understand what I'm saying? She's not giving you that fucking fire fucking sex. She's not doing it. You understand? She's not doing all the crazy nasty shit. She's doing the bare minimum. So what type of pleasure are you getting? You understand what I'm saying? Chicks be sucking your dick, but they pretending they sucking your dick. They be doing this shit where, because I know some chicks who basically told me they do this where they'll suck your dick maybe two or three times, but then they fucking get your shit wet and then they jerk it, but not really put their mouth all up on it. So you thinking you're getting your dick sucked, but you're just really getting a hand job. You know what I'm saying? You got chicks that'll just lay there and let you do what you do, but they're not really moving that much. They're pretending, they're moaning and shit. Oh yeah, fuck me. Oh yeah, give it to me. Oh, and you thinking you doing some shit, you fucking out there, breaking your back trying to give it to this chick, and she just sitting there laughing at you in her mind like, when is this shit gonna be over? So I could get this nigga to give me some money for my fucking rent and shit. You know what I'm saying? I gotta pay I gotta pay this this phone bill, man. Like, hurry up and come, nigga. You feel what I'm saying? That's the type of sex you getting. So yeah, you're talking about whether you want a woman with you for resources is irrelevant. No, it's not irrelevant, because if she wants you for resources, she's giving you that bootleg, pity ass, whack ass sex. You understand what I'm saying? Man, yo, I'm Jesus. Anyway, let's move on. You said you don't need to marry her or be exclusive to her if you don't want to. Well, you don't need money and resources to do that. You don't have to marry or be exclusive to any chick at any time. Like, that has nothing to do with this. You understand? You can holler at a chick, don't spend no money on her. You feel what I'm saying? And make it happen. What are you talking about? Like, I've been on dates with chicks where I fucking, meet them out somewhere. You know what I'm saying? We take a walk in a park or some shit. Right? I ain't spending no money. And then we end up smashing. Right? I don't have to marry these girls. What are you talking about? Right? There was no money or resources exchanged. None of that shit. You know what I mean? Like, Jesus Christ. You said, get your ego aside. In the end, results are the only thing that matter. Are you serious? Are you serious? Results are Are you serious? What? Oh my God. Yo, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Yo. Results are the only thing that matter. Really? Really? See, the other day I was on my live stream, and there was a guy who said, hey, because I was talking about how, you got to stick to what you say. Don't let women switch up plans on you. Don't follow the woman. And he was saying, hey, there were times where, I followed the girl and I switched the plans because she wanted to, and I still got the pussy. Right? So it doesn't matter. I got the result. Right? And so what happens is, and like I said to him in the video, I said, you got the result at the expense of your masculinity. You understand what I'm saying? It's not, the results aren't the only thing that matter. You understand? There's lots of ways to get money. Right? You can work at a company. You can start your own business. Or you can rob a bank. Right? So, is it in the end the only thing that matters is the result? Because the result is getting the money. So why don't I just fucking rob a bank? The results are the only thing that matters. It don't matter how you do shit. All that matters is you get the result, right? Come on, guys. See, dudes don't care about their masculinity. Dudes don't care about themselves. Dudes have no fucking respect for themselves, which is why they'll say shit like, well, it doesn't matter what, how you do it, as long as you get the results. Nigga, what? You have no fucking respect for yourself that you would disrespect yourself by, going out of your way, getting out of your character, doing a whole bunch of shit you probably don't want to do just for pussy? Just for pussy. You know what I'm saying? This is what I find so funny, that, where dudes, they really don't understand this game, man. They're all about, but I'll do anything to get the vagina, whatever, it doesn't matter, by any means necessary. I'm like, what? Come on, guys. Look, me and Miles told you, this is not about the women. This is about you. This is about manhood. It's about you being a fucking man. My God. So he says, I'm sure you don't fuck the women Dan Bilzerian and Floyd Mayweather fuck. Average men fuck average women. Successful men fuck the hottest women. What group do you want to be? Change your mindset. He said, I'm sure you don't fuck the women Dan Bilzerian and Floyd Mayweather fuck. Now, I don't know specifically what type of women Dan Bilzerian is fucking, because you know, from my perspective, it looks like women he's paying for. So I wouldn't be fucking the type of chicks he's fucking, because I don't pay for pussy. You feel what I'm saying? I don't think Floyd Mayweather's paying for the pussy. I'm not sure, but who knows? You feel what I'm saying? Dudes be doing what they do. But as far as hot women is concerned, my nigga, I fucked a lot of hot women. You understand? Let me tell you if you know you fucking a really hot chick, or you messing with a hot chick. You know you guys can test this out yourself. Take a hot girl you messing with to a club. Take her to a club. Take this hot girl to a club, right? And I want you to just do two things. I want you to go to the bathroom. Leave her at the bar. Leave her where the fuck she's at. And go to the bathroom. For maybe a minute. Don't even actually go and use the bathroom. Just walk to the bathroom. Get to the door of the bathroom and walk back. Right? If your chick has 2 or 3 dudes trying to holler at her within that 30 seconds to a minute it took you to walk back, that's when you know you got a hot fucking chick. Second thing you do is chill with your chick in the spot. Like be next to her, just talking to her regular. You understand what I'm saying? You don't even got to be hugging up on her or nothing, but just talking to her regular. And look at how the men in your circumference are reacting to her. Look at how, are they gawking at her? Are dudes walking past and looking her up and down? You understand what I'm saying? Are dudes even like saying little things to her as they walk past? That's when you know you got a hot chick, because dudes can't help themselves. You understand what I'm saying? They don't even give a fuck that you're there, really. You understand? In most cases. Some cases, they'll sort of respect it. They won't say nothing, but they'll be fucking, you know what I'm saying, gawking and all this other shit. I've been in them situations too many times. This is what I'm telling you from experience. So, yes, I've had hot women without having to pay them, without having to use money and resources. You understand what I'm saying? This, man, like I swear, y'all don't understand. Some of y'all don't understand what it means to be sexually attractive. Y'all keep talking about money and status and all. That has shit to do with it. This is why all of these bums, all of these niggas who ain't got no fucking money are getting chick. Listen, I remember there was a woman that I used to mess with. I met her at an event. This chick was engaged to be married. Right? We end up interacting with each other. We ended up going to a hotel, I think that next week. Right? So we fucking in a hotel. This woman's engaged. And listen, this is when I was maybe like, I don't know, 26, 27. And I was living at home with my mom with no fucking money. Right? So this woman, she takes to the hotel. She pays for the hotel. We fucking in the hotel. Right? Next thing you know, she calls me up. And this is so stupid. I was like, I do not suggest you guys do this. This is dumb. Whatever. But she's like, hey, my fiance is away on business. He's in Japan. So this nigga's in Japan, as so she says, right? So I come over to her house. Now, mind you, these motherfuckers got money. Her and her fiance got money. She's making 6 figures. Her fiance's making millions of dollars a year. You understand what I'm saying? Now that I look back on that, I should have got me some money out of the situation. But anyway, so she, you know, I go to her spot, and I'm fucking this chick on the bed where her and her fiance sleep. You understand what I'm saying? Fucking up the sheets and everything. You know what I'm saying? Busting nuts all over the sheets and all that shit. Guess how much money I spent? $0. Guess how much resources I, provided her? Nothing. The guy who's providing her the resources and the money is in Japan. While a bum-ass nigga like me is fucking the shit out of his woman. Now, before you go, make sure you click the link below to get your free copy of the audio program, Undeniable Game. This program is going to teach you 7 easy to follow tips on how to really attract beautiful women. In this audio program, you'll learn exactly what you need to do to become that confident man women are attracted to. You'll also learn what you must do to become better at approaching and talking to women. You'll learn why women don't return your calls and what to do to increase the chances of women returning your calls. You'll also learn the only time you should call or text a woman. You'll learn how to start conversations with women. You'll learn the mindset you must have to be successful with women. You'll also learn the main thing you need to do to figure out if a woman is really interested in you, and much more. So make sure you click the link below to get your copy today.